now, fight fans, let's bring out the fighters for our first championship fight of the evening. Making his way to the blue corner, Jake Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to our first championship bout of the night for the Gamma New York State middleweight title at 180 pounds. Jake the Beast Kelly first to the ring. Jake Kelly, 6 years in kickboxing has brought him to this title. 3 years in boxing and wrestled for 10. He got his nickname from his father, Kevin Kelly, and today is his father's birthday. We'd like to wish him a very happy birthday, and the best birthday gift he could possibly get is his son bringing out this Gamma middleweight title from these 5 2-minute rounds. 6-0 is Jake Kelly with 1 KO with his right hand.
Physical specimen too. I mean,
And his opponent making his way to the right corner, Adel, Lolic.
But if there's a man to do the job and to get the job finished, it's Adel, the Bosnian Butcher Lolic. He had mentioned that while he does respect Jake Kelly a lot, he said, I'm really good with fighting tall guys, right? I've fought the likes of guys above 6 foot before. He said, I do have a lot of, trust in my skill set, my training, the way I prepare for fights. And Leah, we've called this guy's fight before. I mean, there's a reason they call him the Bosnian Butcher. I don't think I've ever seen his fight, or excuse me, his expression change over the course of a fight. He is about as cold as they come, and he's ready to get the job done here tonight.
Yeah, he has always had a tremendous countenance in there. Steps in, is ready to fight, is willing to fight anybody. That's why he is in this title contention now for this Gamma middleweight title. His girlfriend, Libby, always there to support him here in the crowd. He would like to bring this title home for her. The taller fighters, really the important thing, going for those legs. He told us he wants to press the action with Jake Kelly. And we'll go to Mike Falvo to kick this off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to our first of 7 championship fights for the evening. This one is for the Gamma 180-pound championship. This championship fight and all championship fights tonight are sanctioned, and the judges are provided by the Global Association of Mixed Martial Arts. Regional Director Tom Kilkenny is in attendance this evening. The doctors for this championship fight and all championship fights tonight are Dr. David Cancel and Dr. Chang. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's do this! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Gracie 717, Jake the Beast Kelly. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, representing Underdog Mixed Martial Arts, he's the Bosnian Butcher, Adel Lolic.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules. Remember, this is K1 kickboxing. 1 arm clinch, then must release, box your way out. Any questions? Keep it clean. Touch gloves.
Man,
The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell is JP Zuniga.
There's a palpable atmosphere with this one, and I mean, there is with all title matches, but something different about this one.
This will be 5 2-minute rounds, 180-pound division.
And that's an Adel Lolic classic, I feel like, are those leg kicks. He loves to chop at the tree.
Oh, nice hands from Lolic, though, early on.
And you know what? Now that I'm looking at him in the ring, the height difference isn't as prevalent as I thought it would be.
Kelly with a nice couple of jabs there, stinging them in.
Yeah, Kelly's a big pressure guy. He's got a lot of power. He's had 1 knockout in 65 seconds.
Nice inside kick from Lolic.
But I don't think Lolic's going to allow himself to get pigeonholed into a corner of the ring here. Nice shot over the top by Jake Kelly.
Again, folks, this will be 5 2-minute rounds in this championship bout.
Both men going tit for tat.
Bosnian Butcher Lolic, known for those low kicks. We're seeing why he's a classic Dutch-style fighter. Keeps applying that pressure.
Yeah, and we've mentioned this before when we watched him fight, is that he'll kind of start off a little bit more slow, and he'll get a read, and he'll see what he wants and what he can get away with, and then we'll start to see him ramp up with the pressure. Right now, though, Jake Kelly taking advantage of a much more kind of cerebral Adel Lolic. Kelly's also being very, very intelligent with the shots that he's throwing.
Oh, nice combinations there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly really nicely going from the head to the body, back to the head.
But also not throwing too much behind these shots, kind of just peppering Adel.
Oh! Very nicely timed.
Yeah, very nicely done. Kelly gets right back up and right back in Adel's face, though. And those shots were starting to take effect. I don't think you'd ever even know if Adel was hurt unless he started stumbling because, again, you'll never see his facial expression change whatsoever.
Very
so
straightforward.
Funny.
He is focused on business. And Kelly seemed to be warming up a little bit there, peppering shots in. And we got 5 rounds to go, 4 rounds to go. So in that 5-round fight, you know, there may tend to be a little more chance for setups, a little more time to feel things out. But we're going to see, does Jake the Beast Kelly start pouring more on here? I'm sure we've got plenty of folks watching on our stream from Gracie717 and Noble Boxing. I want to thank everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, you know what? Kelly, I feel like this is a base, right? He wants to start peppering, see what shots he can land. Again, the same way that Adel's feeling him out. Kelly's seeing what he can get away with, what shots will be open to him. I suspect as the fight goes on, we're going to see him put a little bit more in terms of percentage. You know, maybe going from 50 to 75% or 40 to 60 or whatever it is. You know, just put a little bit more gas behind these shots.
Referee JP Zuniga starts the second round. Ooh, nice low kick lands for Kelly early.
Kelly's
Another
mixing
one.
things up really nicely to your point, Liam.
You know, with those long legs of Kelly's, you can really whip those kicks in there. And take a note, folks, no shin guards here for the championship bouts.
I think Adel prefers, I mean, I don't know if he'd even allow himself to fight with shin guards at this point. Adel is...
When you're at that experience level, no.
Yeah, and he's also just one of the toughest guys I know at this level. Game to fight anyone.
When I was fighting, I really enjoyed when I was finally able to take shin pads off because your shots have so much more effect.
Yeah.
Nice 1-2 from Kelly. Lolic responds with a 2 of his own.
Yeah, Lolic's just trying to find something he can land at entry, but Jake is just constantly coming forward, and it's kind of a theme we've seen in some other fights tonight. It's like he's not giving Adel the time to be smart and to be composed. Oh!
Very nice shot there. Kelly seems to have gotten a real handle on his distance here, and he's landing his shots from where he wants.
And Adel immediately drops, slump to the canvas, and that's going to be the fight.
That
Jake
will
Kelly.
be the fight.
Wow. Is your middleweight Gamma title holder.
Second round TKO for Jake the Beast Kelly here on his father Kevin Kelly's birthday. Happy birthday, sir. You have a title belt coming home. Wow, what a performance.
And how about that shot to end it off? Seemed like almost a delayed reaction. Adel got clipped with the shot and then dropped just a few seconds later.
And as that second round was going on, you could see, if you look at the position where Jake was in the ring, he had Lolic back to the ropes. Kelly was staying outside in his distance, using that range. Really effective use. Seemed to use the first round, find his position, find that range for it, and then second round he started ramping it up more and more and more, showing the level of poise and composure that it takes to be a championship fighter, and also showing why his record is now 7-0.
I mean, that's undefeated, and to do that to Adel Lolic, I mean, that's...
seriously impressive. Lolic is an amazing competitor.
Lolic is not a guy that it's easy to put away by any means.
Jake Kelly looking like Wolverine on the ropes right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. He came in tremendous physical shape.
Absolutely. And, you know, that kind of achievement, to fight for a title, to win it, that feeling is unbelievable, especially to do it around your friends and family. I mean, I will never forget those moments. And it is just, this is a pinnacle of this young man's career so far, to have this Gamma New York State middleweight title around his waist.
To make this official, let's throw it over to Mike Falvo in the ring.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for these two great fighters? Referee JP Zuniga has called a stop to the fight. 1 minute, 8 seconds into round number 2 for your winner and the new Gamma 180-pound champion, Jake the Beast Kelly.
Now, Lolic did want me to mention, regardless of the result, this will be his last amateur fight, so he is going pro after this. Something to mention, we will see him in the pro rankings next time he is up here.
Tonight, Jake Kelly takes that title home back.
Man, what a physical specimen.
Gracie 717 and Noble Boxing.
That
We
is
saw that
insane.
boxing pay off.
Yeah. Way to make a statement, Jake Kelly. I mean, that's like a putting the scene on notice type of performance right there.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Jake. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget we have 2 bars that are open down here on the lower level, 1 up top with not a whole lot of waiting. So if you want to get up there, get yourself something ice cold to drink, make sure to go ahead and do that. And as always, take care of your bartenders. They're working extra hard tonight to make sure that we are all having a great time.